Today, we're at the Cereza house and we're talking plumbing and specifically plumbing penetrations in a basement and why it's so crucial to get the details just right. I'm Dave Edwards with Earthbound Homes.
And I'm Brett with Earthbound Homes also.
And let's take it away. We're in the basement of the Cereza house and we haven't poured concrete. We're sitting on a whole lot of rebar and a waterproof membrane, yet we're looking at plumbing pipes that look to be going straight through the waterproofing membrane. Now, really, we have to be concerned about any penetration we make into the waterproofing membrane because this area doesn't allow us to pump water out of the foundation areas. So Brett, how are we going to make sure that in this project we never have a leak underneath this waterproofing membrane?
So the membrane itself has to be totally unpenetratable with water. So the product that they used here does that, certified to do that. And then when we do have a penetration like this plumbing pipe here or any of these, at the bottom of those pipes we make sure that that's sealed. There's two different ways that they seal that. They'll take a bitumastic type material and they'll put it around the bottom of that. And then they'll put this sealing tape that's certified to seal around it. It bends, it makes sure that it's sealed forever.
So the manufacturer is producing this material and they tell us exactly how to put it on the pipes, around the pipes, and then they actually have somebody come out and inspect it to make sure we're doing the right job.
Yeah, so the manufacturer in this particular case will send out a factory rep that will look at how it was placed and how it was applied and put together, and they will certify that this is a sealed foundation.
Okay, and then does that come with a warranty from the manufacturer?
Yes, it comes with a couple-year warranty. I don't think it's any more than that though.
Okay, and so really we have to make sure that the people that are doing the penetrations in the basement are really paying attention to the details to make sure that this is a forever house, that this is a forever basement, and that it's really bomb-proof essentially. Now, Brett, I'm also seeing some foam that's wrapped around the pipe, kind of in the place where it's going to be installed in the concrete. Is that part of the waterproofing assembly?
No, that basically insulates it from sound.
Okay.
It insulates it from getting damaged while they're putting the steel in and when they're pouring the concrete and running all the trowels and vibrators and things that they have to put in there.
Okay. It also, I think, gives the pipe a little bit of room to move so that if the concrete moves or rubs up against it, we kind of have a little protection area that protects these, what are plastic pipes, from becoming damaged at all during the construction or during the habitation of this house. So Brett, in this picture, which I took before we had the waterproofing membrane down, it shows that we have a bunch of trenches underneath the slab and underneath the waterproofing. What are those trenches?
So in this particular house, the owner wanted us to put radon control mediation underneath the slab.
Okay.
So we put these trenches in, we graveled around them, put a filter over the top of them so that it can be trenched out to the sides of the building. Now if we get readings where it's very intense, we put two vents, one on one side and one on the other. We can blow air through one of the vents, out the other, so that radon isn't a problem for this homeowner.
Okay, and then we also have these plumbing pipes underneath here as well, correct?
Yeah, so in our prep for the plumbing, we put trenches down and we get that plumbing so that it has grade through the whole house. Wherever that plumbing is on the last end, where the outfall happens, it has to have a grade. So they'll put trenches in for that.
Okay, and then when the sewage and the water from the drains goes underneath the slab, where does it go?
It'll go to, in this house, we have a ejector pump in one of the corners. It'll go to the ejector pump, and then it'll get pumped out into the city sewer. If it's gray water, it'll get pumped out to wherever they want to use it on the property.
Okay, so we have the ejector pump, which pumps just sewage out, and it pumps it up because right now we're below the city sewer line.
Yes, so the motor that you have in there has to be able to lift enough water here, and it's about 120 inches of lift into the city sewer line.
Okay, great. So if you're interested in learning more about building science, about the Cereza project, hit subscribe as we show you how to build a better way.